Ladies, this is not anything that a man or a woman that's been married for a long time would be comfortable with. This is not something that they would be comfortable with. I mean, point blank, period. This is not something that I asked my wife, and she was like, nah. Not that I don't trust you, but the way science works, the way my hands get, the way my strength and the way gravity works, that's just not happening. But I get the meme. I get the meme. It's a matter of trust. And that's the bigger picture here. And so if you don't have a lot of single people, they aspire to be in a situation similar to that. And that's great. Like, trust is one of the main factors in staying in a relationship. And so, single people, they love the idea of, marriage. They love the idea of relationship. But you want to know the reason why a lot of marriages fail? And it's because a lot of people like the idea of relationship. They like the idea of marriage, but they don't like the work that comes with it. I just come to tell you today, as far as the little, a few years I've been married, like six years I've been married, you better put some work in. You better be ready to clock in. You see what I'm saying? You better be ready to put in some real time work. And if you got kids, you better be ready to put some overtime in. Like, I love pictures like this because it reminds me and my wife that we it reminds me and my wife that I'm glad we don't need social media to validate our relationship. I'm glad we don't need memes to validate we're not an Instagram couple. We're not a YouTube couple. We're not a social media couple. We're a God-fearing couple that strives to be as holy as we can and reach as many souls as we can. But when I see memes like this, I love throwing it past my wife, sending it past my wife, because I love to get her reaction. Like, as macho as I like to think that I am, there's no way that I'm going to be trying to hold her over a cliff, because if anything happens to her, I'm going to be at fault, and I'll never forget about that moment that I let her down. And so, while I appreciate the idea, the concept of the meme and trust, I come to tell you, single folks, that you love too much of the idea. You're putting too much emphasis behind the idea instead of the actual work that comes with being in a marriage. And you can ask any married couple that. I'm sure they will contest to what I'm sure they will attest to what I'm saying, that it takes work, it takes a little dedication, and it takes it takes a lot of not looking to social media for advice. It takes a lot of talking to one another. It takes a lot of not letting family know about what's going on in your relationship, not letting finance mess up your relationship, not letting friends mess up your relationship, right? So, love the meme, love the picture, but let's be honest here. There's no way any real man, any real woman is gonna go for something like that